There's a little cat. Aww, it's a little baby kitty. Aww. So, I was wrong with my thoughts of, oh, well, I can go from being abused to death by one of my worst abusers. I mean, they're all bad at the time of their abuse. My husband was my worst abuser when he was alive. And it switched to pretend a lot narcissist, who really is obsessed with me and really, well, because he hates himself and he's turning it all on me. I can't really ever stay distant from him because of him forcing himself on me into my life, which is what abusers do. So he knew all about me, talking to Kathy. She's my friend. What are you doing? Calling her up and lying about me. What are you doing? Calling up my parents and lying about me. What are you doing? Wanting to go with me to talk to my children. See the total control there. He's a nightmare. He absolutely hates himself and had to have me to try to make himself feel better. But he doesn't. I mean, I guess it's temporary that he feels good. Shitting all over me. But he'll do that to anybody. But I'm the only one in his life that he, could totally get away with it because he knew my whole story. Oh, well, I'm labeled super crazy. So, wow, now I can really get away with it. And that's why my parents labeled me that way. So, I was wrong. I can't have an abuser. No victim is able to have their abuser as a distant acquaintance. I just proved it right now. Taping him. I guess 2 hours yesterday and 2 hours, I guess this morning, so it's another day. 1 hour in the morning and 1 hour, another hour. It's just bullshit. It's the same old shit. It's really, really boring. But, it's proof of him. I taped him getting angry. All that is him hating himself. He can't even admit that he absolutely hates himself. And he hates on me. Everything he says about me is all about him. And that's what all these abusers are, and I guess, narcissists are witches. Whether it's a warlock, a man witch, or a woman witch, who cares? They're just demon possessed. They're just have so many demons in them that make them mad. That they're in denial, anger, and that's all he is, like screaming at me, like, I'm just telling you the truth. And he's the one who brought up Alex. I mean, so what? I don't care about child molesters anymore because, this world's, I can't do anything about it. That's why. That is why I can't do one thing. And really, no one can help a victim. The victim has to somehow rescue themselves. And the biggest rescue is not to have anything to do with their abuser, because their abuser will ruin and steal any opportunity that they might have. So, I seriously, it's sad. My only friend that I made recently, she's leaving. That just kind of sucks, but I don't know, maybe I just met her, you know. Maybe she wasn't, you know, that good of a person or whatever. I wouldn't know. Everyone is pretty much like a liar, like a pretend narcissist, and that's just the way it is. It's a very, very sad world that you live in. I just have to meet, like, the right people to help me out, and he's, like, the worst one, you know. I'm thinking, oh, you know, somehow he has a computer. No, absolutely not. I just can't have anything to do with that, you know, because he is my hell. He is. He's my total hell. Saying I was never child molested. I never want to be child molested. I never wanted anyone to be harmed in that way, or, you know, but to have somebody constantly attacking you, lying, that you're crazy, you make that up. That's the worst thing you can tell to a victim. And he's just useless to me. You know, 10 years, he was a total useless human being. He worked, and he gave all his money away. I mean, and he got so much in debt. You know, why you work? You work to give to another source that doesn't need it? A person, it doesn't matter who, doesn't matter what it was. It wasn't needed. That person, I needed help the entire time. And where was he at? And that's my proof of my story, true, real story, that I live in hell. Yeah. I mean, he treated me exactly the same as my husband. Wasn't allowed to talk to even Kathy on the phone. He listened to everything that he totally controlled me. Totally had every... Yeah, that's what James Lester Sapone did. Suffocate you. Had to listen to everything I said to Kathy on the phone. That's invasion of my privacy. And she's my only friend. But he still had to have that little bit, you know, of me trying to get some comfort. She was my only comfort with my dead husband and pretend narcissist. So I have to say, Kathy helped me stay alive by comforting me. But, oh, that's awful. That's not right. Well, men are just assholes. So I had, you know, the asshole talk about men with Kathy several times with pretend narcissist and my dead husband. She was there for me. I would, you know, I mean, she's wronged me in so many other ways, but she was a help. You know, I can't even say pretend narcissist was any help except for the fact that he paid for